So today's video, we are gonna set the post for this gate that we want to put in here. This is the bridge over the dam on the pond, and we just have this makeshift fence up here. We want to put a gate here, so I pulled the gate from where we removed the fence on the other side of the dam. So we're going to repurpose this gate and we're going to put it here. So I need to get the post set today for this gate. So give me a minute, let's get started. All right, we got our locations where the posts need to go. So I'm gonna get these holes dug and see if we can't get these posts set in concrete today. I'll have to choose the same wheel. That's not gonna work. All right. It's much better if you get the same post. Have an auger for the back of the tractor, but I think it's going to be more work to get hooked up, and now right by these timbers, so I don't know how well that would work. So to dig these holes, I have found it easier to use a sharpshooter, shovel, loosen stuff up, and then use your pulse over to clean out the hole. We bought this property, it'll be 3 years next month. We bought this property, moved from in town about an hour away, I guess, 50 minutes. Lived in Pasadena, Maryland. Bought a house there that was a foreclosure. Lived there for about 7 years. Completely transformed that property. Overgrown, trees, bushes everywhere, shrubs. At one point in its life, they had some extensive landscaping down there. You can tell at one time it had been really nice, but sat empty for a couple of years. Nothing done to it. Grass was probably 3 foot tall. HUD had gone in and redid the inside of the house. Fresh paint. Somebody had, they said, neighbors said a couple times, people would come in there and stolen all the copper in the house. It was a not a basement house, but a crawl space. So people had gone in and stole all the copper in the house, and so HUD had to run all new water lines. I think it was right at an acre in town. We had a nice sized garden there. Had a really big shop, had about a 80 by, I guess it was 40, 80 by 40 shop there. Had a 5 really big shop doors. The problem with it, I'll put some pictures in to see it, but the only problem is you had to drive through the yard to get to the shop. You had to drive to the back is the only way to get to it. Because the property line, there was no room to any other room. It had a pool. We really didn't want a pool in our new place, but just so happened this place had a pool. The kids were getting older at the time and didn't use as much. I mainly use the pool now, and I'd rather not have one. But we have one. And never gets in it. At least 2 feet. Oh yeah. No 2 feet. That's cold. So the way we're doing this gate is the hinge is going to be on this side over here. Latch is going to be on this side, and it's going to open in. Is what we're doing. See the post? This is right here. This post is just the latch post. It doesn't necessarily need concrete, but it's being on the bank pond here, I'm going to go ahead and put concrete in there to help stabilize it a little bit more. Won't be any weight on it, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Talking about cost, how much would a handyman person cost to come in here and dig a couple of post holes, set concrete, couple of posts, hang this fence? So how much are we saving? What do you reckon this cost? If I were bidding this job, I've often said that I couldn't hardly justify coming out for less than $300. What's an hourly fee of a handyman? Probably, I don't know, a good handyman with tools, $75, I don't know. I don't know if that's enough. Pay for all your expenses and tools and truck and knowledge. Might be more than that. This you probably have to do it as a flat fee. Or you're going to have a couple of bags of concrete at $6 a piece. Posts will probably cost you, I don't know, $20 a piece probably. Problem is you can't really, I guess if you did quick concrete, dry quick, we just got regular sackcrete. So we'll let it set up overnight before we set the gate. Yeah, we're right at 24 feet, or 24 feet. Now let's put this post in here and see what we got. Yeah, that's about good. Actually, might be a little not too long. Alright, well, let me go get some concrete, get the tractor, get some concrete, wheelbarrow, and we'll get this mixed. Alright, I need to get some water. So, down to the pond here and get some water. Huh? Well, one bag of concrete might be enough. Let's see here. That's good. Just pour some water in there and get the other bag. Not that hole, but the other hole. No, it's about half. That's good. The other hole won't take a full bag, so we'll put the rest in that hole there. Yep. That'll work. put some in there. That was good. We're going to let those set for at least 24 hours before we come back and put the gate, and then we'll finish up sealing the sides, whatever we end up doing there. So I think we did this. Been waiting a long time. Alright, we are out here about to hang this gate. Been drying now for a couple of days, so we're going to try to get it home here. There's Mark, these holes over there. So we got these screw-in holders. Alright. You good with this? It's not quite level, but I think it's okay because this whole thing is slanted. Plus, it's got to be up a little bit to come this way.
Well, if you put a fence there, and you put a board at the bottom of the fence, that would hold the wood chips back.
What do you mean, a board of timber? Or
right here, like this.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to kick that board out of the way. Alright, now lift up from here in a little bit. Up, no, down a little bit. Down. Okay, now. There we go. Moment of truth. Nice. What are you thinking? Alright, so this is what the fence and gate look like. We still have to come on this on the back side and put the wire mesh, which we'll do at some point, but we've got it enough to where the dogs can't get out. That's how it looks. It turned out good. So we ended up setting one new post and then a couple of other older posts that we had. We really wanted it to look like it had been there forever and not look new, so that was kind of the purpose. It ties everything in. So got that makeshift one out of there. Let me show you the other. Here's the other side. We moved that rock in front of there, just a kind of a decorative rock, but also keeps the dogs from going over there. So turned out good. Looks good. And this is going over the bridge, the landscape timbers that we put in the bridge. This was a pretty good slant, so we put all these in so we can get across the other side of the yard a lot easier. I think I should be able to get the mower through there, at least the riding mower through there. I think probably not the tractor, but the riding mower we can get through there. Anyway, turned out good. So this is where we're going to wrap this video up. Thanks for watching Rolling Country Outdoors, and we'll catch you on the next video.